Right, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pui Yin. I'm from the Academy of Singapore Teachers. Welcome to MOE Excel Fest and to this session, Effective Parenting Style, which is a Compass Speaker Series. As you know, the MOE Excel Fest is an annual event that celebrates and facilitates the sharing of innovative practices in schools and in MOE HQ. It is a platform for you parents and members of the public to find out more about the latest developments in our education landscape. The event will also feature how schools equip students with the skills to be ready for the future and to provide opportunities for all. This morning, we are having a parent seminar as part of the Compass Speaker Series. Compass stands for Community and Parents in Support of Schools. It has been established in December 1998 to advise MOE on ways to strengthen and promote home-school community collaborations. Compass Speaker Series is a series of talks, seminars, and sharing sessions by inspiring speakers and experts on parenting, held throughout the year. This series aims at offering parents insights, knowledge, skills, and good practices on successful parenting and the benefits of constructive home-school collaboration. We would like to record a note of thanks to the Ministry of Social and Family Development, MSF, for supporting today's talk. Today, we have invited an eminent speaker, Ms. Esther Lee, to speak to us about effective parenting style. Ms. Esther Lee qualified as a certified family life educator from the Edith Cowan University of Australia while on a MCYS sponsorship. She has many years of experience coaching parents and adult learners. Being effectively bilingual, she is a much sought-after speaker by schools, companies, and organizations on family life education. As a founder of Key Vision Training and Consultancy, she has regaled thousands with her practical and enriching insights into family life. Okay, here you see the speaker profile. I'll just make a bit of introduction about her. Ms. Lee has made guest appearances on Channel 8, FM 938 Live, and Far East broadcast. She has shared her family story in the Celebrating Family 101 Love and Inspiring Story by the National Family Council. Today, Ms. Lee will share with us her knowledge and skills on parenting styles. You will be able to reflect upon your parenting style and pick up some useful tips on parenting and how to better connect with your children. So without further ado, it's my pleasure now to invite our speaker, Ms. Lee, up on stage to make her presentation. Everybody please give Ms. Lee a hand of support. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Pui. Good morning, parents. Good morning. Wow, good response. Thank you for spending time here. We have 1.5 hours this morning. And by the fact that you make it here and you step into this room, you have good potential to be good parents. So I would like you to greet each other. Besides good morning, you do this. You say, you have good potential to your left and to your right. Okay? You have good potential. Yes. We say school is like a family. So today is like we are in a big family, in the community. So we just want to relax, enjoy the session. So I would like to understand you a little bit more. Among us, how many of us parents here have children below 12 years old? Show. Oh, parents and friends, look around. About 70%. The second question, among us here, many parents have children or young teens or young adult above 18 years old? Show a hand. Not that many, but there are quite a few. These first two questions let me understand the profile. Who are we and what age group of children we have here? The first age group means you are parents coming to maybe a decade. A decade is about 10 years, right? Or slightly above 10 years. The second questions also allowed me to understand that, okay, among us, our parents, you are coming to almost 2 decades as parents. So I would like to ask one more questions. Among all of us here, how many of parents you have attending parenting education for the first time? Okay, 1/3. And that gives me some feel how detailed, how quick, or how slow I would like to share with you my parenting journey. Okay, but I would like to congratulate all of us here because we are the first generation parents learning about parenting educations, learning about family life education. You think about it, our parents' generation, they have no chance to hear about parenting education, to hear about family life education. So we are the first generations. So again, you say to your left and to your right and say, you are precious. Yes, we are the pioneering generations. We learn systematically, structurally, what is parenting education. So I would like to start with that. Today's objectives. Certainly, we would like to help parents understand the 4 major parenting styles. It is so important to understand what style am I interacting with my loved ones, my children, my spouse every day. And also to encourage you to connect with your loved ones with the appropriate style. We are all not perfect. We are all on the learning journey. So the beautiful thing is that as parents, we are all on the same platform. It doesn't matter about your educational level, about your family background. We are all learning on the learning journey. And we help strengthening family ties between 2 generations, the parents' generations and the children's generation. And sometimes it could even extend to the 3rd generation, the grandparenting. Singapore is an aging population nation. So the earlier we are on this journey, the better, because we learn more. Okay. Parenting and parenting styles are 2 separate processes, but interrelated, okay? And the 4 parenting styles and their effects in Singapore's case and beyond. So what we are learning internationally parenting styles. And I foresee maybe 5 to 10 years down the road when we meet each other as parents or as grandparents, we will ask each other, which are the parenting styles you have been interacting, or what are the family educations program you have attended? Quite likely, 5 to 10 years down the road, we are having this language among families. And I will also be sharing with you the 5 effective parenting tips in addition to the parenting styles. And we are going to have a more lively, interactive format. I have walked this journey for more than a decade, and I found out there is one adult learner and also for children to learn. I call this model a CARE model. It stands for C-A-R-E. What is C? Every sessions we learn a key concept, and today's key concept is parenting styles. But this concept, please do not just stay as knowledge. We want it to come down to the A level. And in the A, in the CARE model, the A stands for 3 tiers. The first tier is be aware, the first A, aware. After being aware of your style, and then you move on to the second level, you own it, acknowledge it. Maybe my style is a bit too harsh or whatever, and then you do the 3rd tiers of A. You do the little adjustment for the better of our family and for our own personality growth as well. Concept, awareness, and adjustment. R stands for reflect. You reflect it, make it real in your own life. As we reflect it, it becomes our habits. And the E, it is your unique experience as parents. So I would like to say this CARE model is original. It is through the many years of experiences I found that this is a more effective way. Okay, from the heads, come down to the hearts, and then work it out through the actions. The CARE model. So with this, can I use it manually? Because this one, Next one. Okay, first we understand what is parenting. Then, before we go into your style of parenting, parenting is a process of nurturing, a process of supporting your children physically, emotionally, socially, and also care about their intellectual development from newborn baby to adulthood. Then people will say, well, I'm 21 years old, legally I'm independent. Yes, legally, our child is independent at the age of 21 in Singapore. However, parents just know, morally, they are forever our children. Okay? So the parenting process, we have to connect back with, I think I have to do it manually. So sorry. It's not working. Okay. There is a gentleman by the name of Abraham Maslow. It says each and every one of us here, we have 5 levels of needs. The first level of needs is biological needs, the physiological needs. We have to have food, we have to have water. Then we move up to the safety needs. We have a home for our children, for our family. All these are physiological needs. However, having sufficient food, that's not enough. We move up to feel safe at our home. But more importantly, psychologically, the other 3 levels, we want our loved ones together with us have this sense of belonging. So that is the 3rd level of belongingness and love. That is part of parenting. Okay? And the 4th level, it is the self-worth, the self-respect, the self-esteem. This is another level of needs. Don't just give me the food, but also respect me as a person. So parents, parenting journey is very humbling. And today we are going to learn what are the ways we could connect at the level of sense of belonging, the self-respect, the esteem, as well as the true potential, the self-actualizations. And all these are by this gentleman, Abraham Maslow. It teaches us these 5 levels of needs. And among these 5 levels of needs, actually, as parents, we have 4 phases in our parenthood. When our kids are young, we provide them with food and with safe home. We call them, you are the caregiver. However, when they are growing up, we are not just the caregiver. We are their coach. When they do right, we cheer them up. When they are not quite sure about how to go about it, we encourage them. So from caregiver to become the coach, and that's not enough. Now, my daughter is 23 years old. She is getting more and more independent. And I become maybe just an advisor when she needs to consult our opinions. You know? So from caregiver to the coach to the advisor, and ultimately is the consultant. And recently she has just passed her driving license. So she's on the driver's seat. Okay? So same thing for parenthood. One day you will have to just come alongside them because we are releasing them, are blessing them to be on their own. So that is parenting process. All right. With this parenting process and the 4 phases of parenthood, then what is parenting style? Yeah, try. Okay. Just press it. Okay, I try. Is it work? Okay, that's good. Parenting styles, we have 4 dimensions to consider. The first dimension is the way you interact, the way you communicate. And you think about our whole life, daily, every moment in our lives. Communication means listening and speaking, right? So what is your communication styles? There are 5 levels of communication. We are not just satisfied with the first level to say hi, bye with our loved ones. We want to go on to find out more what happened in their life and the tone we connect with them. All these communication styles, the interactions with them. And we are not satisfied with just a transactional relationship. Transactional relationship means, Daddy, I need money, give me money. Now I'm tired, I come back and just sleep. So that is transactional. We want a personal, relational relationship with our loved ones. So that is communication styles. And when things happen, do our children, they know the limits? What are the family codes of conduct? Do we always use cane or carrots, or there are better way in terms of disciplinary strategies as parents? That is the second dimension in the parenting styles components. How do you express your love, your warmth towards your loved one, to nurture them? Okay, that is the third level, the third dimensions. And the fourth one, do we expect them, do we want to nurture them to become confident, responsible adult, so that they understand, in this household, I'm being parented well, and now I'm confident enough to be a responsible person. Okay, so these four dimensions, we talk about parenting styles. When we mention parenting styles, we must mention a particular name. I call her Lady Dana. Her name is Dana Boring. Dana Boring, how she started, during the early 60s, about 50 over years ago, she started observing parents and children's interactions. And then she realized that, well, through the interactions, there are different parents. They interact differently from other parents. So she observed, and her research team carried out very detailed research, more than 100 families, the early childhood, the interaction, the patterns, how parents talk to their children, and all this is to evaluate what are the effects on the children. And that's very meaningful, isn't it? Now today, what we are learning is because of this beautiful lady, Dana, who started the research